All right. Getting started here. Do a sound check. Check. All right. There we go. Let's go full screen here. Oops, we already were full screen. Sorry about that. Cool. All right. All right, looks like we're live. Sound's working. We're at the 2027 World Series here. I'm gonna open these crackers that you're gonna hear me chewing on for the first couple minutes. I don't apologize, not one bit. All right, so my last update was when the O's won the AL East. So now we're in the World Series against the Cubs. We're about to do game 1. We took out the Rangers in 4 games, the Mariners in 6 games. The Cubs, well, in the regular season, they won 94 games. They won the NL Central, second most wins in MLB. Their run differential was actually identical to mine. They were plus 96. They won 94 games. I won 90 games. One of the big differences being they were 28-19 in one-run games. I was 22-23. Let's meet the Cubs a little more. All right. So you can see, there's no Chris Bryant, there's no Anthony Rizzo, no Javi Baez, no Wilson Contreras. They've all moved on. Brian Cashman is actually their general manager. It's funny. So who is on their team now? Amaya is actually a Cubs prospect in real life. So they don't have any current. Well, they have a couple current Cubs on the roster. So Nico Horner is, but of all their starters, they have some current Cubs prospects. But I don't think any Schwarber or even none of those guys are around still with the team. So Amaya, a real Cubs prospect in real life, is their catcher. Rhys Hoskins is first base, who's really mediocre. Jake Goloff, second baseman, 2020 5th-round pick, who's worked his way up. Yohan Moncada, big free agent signing from the crosstown rivals, the White Sox, back before the 2026 season, is at third. Luis Verdugo, who is he was an international free agent signing by the Cubs in real life in 2017 as their shortstop, and he's pretty darn good. David Dahl, they signed as a free agent away from the Rockies. Jeremy De La Rosa is a trade from the Nationals. He is a Nationals prospect in real life, an international free agent signing in 2018. Cole Roederer, we'll call it. He was the Cubs' second-round pick in real life in 2018. He's a right fielder. Pitching-wise, Hudspeth is hurt. He's out with a partially torn labrum. He was the second overall pick back in 2023. Their pitching isn't great. They have some known guys, some established major leaguers in real life, like Bauer, Montes, Corbin Martin, maybe established major leaguers, a little too generous for some of those guys. And then Justin Dunn will be their game 1 starter, who he's with the Mariners in real life. So he was part of that Mariners-Mets trade that sent Robinson Cano to the Mets back in 2018. And then at some point, the Cubs, I think, just signed him to a major or a 1-year deal. Yeah. So he's kind of bounced around some. He's not great, but he was pretty good for them he put up a 3.68 ERA in 12 starts for him once they picked him up. And in terms of how good they are, runs scored, they were 5th in the NL. Runs allowed, they were 4th in the NL. Defense is pretty bad. Yeah, I'm eating peanut butter crackers. Sorry. Yeah. I think you missed that since you're running late. I said I'm eating my snack. I took a little pregame nap, so I didn't eat before it. So let's see what they're doing in terms of injuries. So Hudspeth, of course. So a bunch of pitching injuries, it looks like. This guy was a starter for him. Devin Williams, the guy who pitches for the Brewers out of the bullpen in real life now. So they're missing a bunch of pitching. This guy, come on now. Pretty decent starter for them here. So yeah, that's why their rotation's pretty thin at the top. They don't have they don't have a dominant starter because they've got a bunch of guys hurt. All right, so then just a quick rundown of how my team's been. Here's postseason runs created plus. Ramos has only gotten 3 plate appearances. Dylan Carlson's been unreal. 47 plate appearances. He's hitting .550, a slugging percentage of .925. So 47 plate appearances, and he's got 7 walks, 3 homers. He's scored 13 runs. He's driven in 13 runs, 4 doubles. Gunnar Henderson's been huge. Come up, 4 home runs and 13 runs driven in. Of course, not the stats that I always use to evaluate a player, but it can definitely tell a story in the short samples. Like, he's clearly come up with some hits and some big spots for us. Miguel Soto's been huge. Rosario's been really good. Mountcastle's has come on strong in the last couple games, had a couple big home runs. I mean, he's driven in 12 runs. And then Campusano's been fine, and then Reyes has not played yet. Tucker, Matan haven't been great. Green and Albert, I've kind of flip-flopped. They both played 5 games, and neither of them have been great. So the batting average, a big difference. Green is batting 300, Albert's 167, but their on base is exactly the same, 286. So they both hit a bunch of singles. Albert walks sometimes, Green doesn't, is basically the story there. Pitching side of things, the starting pitching's been awesome. Let's go by innings pitched. So Lacey has 3 starts, a 2.84 ERA, 12.8 Ks per 9. Patino and Delgado, both with solid ERAs. Mitchell Stone, he was really good in 3 out of his 4 outings. He had 1 really bad outing. He's been out of the bullpen, pretty much my long man. Cedarland has made 2 starts, and he hasn't been very good. 5 2/3, 6.35 ERA. I haven't left him in long enough to get blasted, but he definitely hasn't cruised. Jimenez, 7 innings, a 5.14 ERA is my closer, but a .67 FIP, so a 5.29 BABIP. Everything in play has fallen in against him. Luke Little's been solid. Clayton Andrews, who is like back into my bullpen lefty, has been absolutely terrible. Only 4 innings, but a 13.5 ERA, a 12.13 FIP. He's given up 6.8 homers per 9, whatever that equates to. And he just hasn't been good. Feltman has not been very good. And then Meek, Hackemer, and Jackson have all had clean or, scoreless postseason so far, but not in big innings. I will probably stay away from Andrews a bit more. I started pitching Little more as my lefty than Andrews. And I don't know, Meek, Hackemer, Jackson might all get more time as well. So that's pretty much the story. It's been starting pitching and Dylan Carlson pretty much have been the stars, with a lot of help from Gunnar Henderson too. So anyways, let's get on out to Wrigley. I meant to restart my computer because the sound wasn't working on the game. I find sometimes, for some reason, the in-game sound with the crowd atmosphere, which I don't know, for some reason I kind of like, for some reason it just stops working, and I don't know why. All right, so I'm going to control the base running, which all this means is, if you haven't played Out of the Park, is basically it'll just give me decisions on close plays, like, do you want to send this guy or not? So that'll pop up as prompts for, maybe sac flies, balls hit to the gap, etc. So here's their lineup. Oh, and I forgot to say, Trey Turner. Oh, we didn't go over this guy. Where's their other center fielder? This guy's pretty good. This guy put up a 1.8 WAR, so he's a really good fielding center fielder. Where's this guy from? Oh, wow. First overall pick in 2026? Damn, he came up fast. They didn't mess around with this guy. 2026, he played up to low A ball, and then he started this year in A ball, and they just brought him straight up. All right, and now here he is in the World Series. Cool. And they do have Trey Turner, too, who has been pretty mediocre for them since signing from the Nats. As you can see, not much of a bat here with the OPS plus. And all right, and then is the pitching. Yeah, so the pitching matchup is Patino. It's going in game 1. I've been pretty much going Patino, Lacey, Delgado, and then Cedarland. I don't think Lacey will be ready for game 2 though, because he pitched the last game of the ALCS. But so I think Delgado will probably start game 2 for me. And these pitching matchups aren't going to be too predictive. They're such small samples, but it doesn't hurt that Carlson's 4 for 6 with 2 homers in his career off a done. Maybe Maybe he's got something on him. All right, let's get out to Wrigley. All right. So this is my lineup: Matan, Tucker, Rosario, Carlson, Mountcastle, Soto, Henderson, Campusano, Green. Green getting the start over Albert. Everything else is exactly as it's been for every postseason game for me. Let's get to it and see what the weather is up here. It'll tell us up here. 43 degrees, wind blowing in from center at 9. All right, and this is a 2-2 pitch to Matan to start the World Series. All right, so ground out to first, kicks us off. All right, Cole Tucker, who he hasn't been great. He had one big hit, I think, in the ALDS that I think like not a walk-off home run, but a late home run in a game to give us a lead. But other than that, it's been pretty quiet. Here's a 2-2. Ground ball to second. Oh, we dropped it. So the throw is off the mark. Error to the second baseman. So Tucker's aboard, and here's Rosario, who has an 851 OPS. Driven in 8 runs so far in the postseason. 0-1. That's going to be a double play, I think. Yeah, all right. So they erased that error pretty easily. So now we've got Luis Patino coming out, our ace, to start off against Goloff, who was their 5th-round pick, like we said, back in 2020. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Mountcastle's got it to the bag. He's out of there. We got 1 down. Former National, Trey Turner. Here's a 2-0 from Patino. That's a base hit to left. All right. Yohan Moncada, 2-1 pitch. That is in the air to center, but playable. All right, and we've got 2 down now. Luis Verdugo, their star shortstop is up now. And here comes the first pitch of the at bat. Oh, he's running, gun him down. Nope. All right. So now I got that's a good slot. That's a good steal with 2 down to get that man in scoring position. Now we got a 2-2 pitch. Struck him out looking. Sit down. Patino's not playing around with you. JP, yeah, yes, sir. Mountcastle, Matan. Let me think about that. No, Henderson was in the system, and so were a bunch of my pitchers were too. But lineup wise, yeah, Tucker. These 3 were trades. Soto was a trade when he's a minor leaguer. Trade when he's a minor leaguer. So yeah, but hitting wise, a few guys on my bench were also Albert, who starts some for me in right field. I have some bench players and some pitchers who were drafted or in the system already. All right, so here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Oh, that's ripped. Is that Dylan Carlson, who's hitting .550 and just got a double? All right, so Carlson with the double. Now Mountcastle's up. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, that's rocked, but I think he's got it. Yeah. All right, so he flies out to left. Here's Soto. Soto, I brought in. He was in a minor league trade. Here, I'm just going to... Juan, I don't know. We'll see how long the games take. So Soto, I brought in as a minor leaguer last year. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Gunnar Henderson, who is a real-life Orioles prospect right now. I think he was at their camp in Bowie this year, but I think the year before, I think he played in low A ball. I think he's a 2019 draft pick. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. All right, so Dunn gets out of it. Works around the leadoff double by Carlson. Yeah, Corey Seager, that was not a good era. Him or Correa. But Henderson's been holding it down for like 4 seasons now since he made his way through the minors, if you're into shortstops. All right, so Patino now, first pitch of the at-bat. That's a base hit to left. Rhys Hoskins, who you might remember, played for me for like half a season. I got him at the trade deadline one year to be a righty bat, I think. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Ooh, they got 2 men aboard here. Man, he's going to third on that. All right. All right, so we got first and third, nobody down. Their number 7 hitter, Cole Roederer, is up. 0-1 pitch. He's got that. But I think he's going to tag, right? Yeah, it's going to bring the run home. So Rosario with a nice diving catch out there. All right, now we got 1 down. Man on first. Miguel Amaya. That should be 2. All right, double play. So limits the damage there. First 2 men were aboard. We only let 1 run in. We'll take it. So here's Campusano up. Campusano I traded for last year at the trade deadline after Rutschman randomly became the worst catcher in the league. Oh, and so I traded him, I think, to the Cubs actually in the offseason. It's basically a salary dump, and then the Cubs put him on waivers, and he got claimed on waivers by like the Royals. And I think he's the Royals' backup catcher now. All right, so here's the 1-1 to Campusano. That's rocked. Get out. Get out. Oh, man, I thought he hit that way further when it went off the bat. I didn't think it was going further. All right, so Riley Green in now, the 1-2 pitch. Grounded to second. He's out of there. All right, so now we got Nick Matan up. You can see acquired here from the Phillies in 7-1 of 2020. He's our leadoff hitter. He's in the last year of his deal. This might be his last series as an Oriole. 2-1 pitch. That's another grounder to second. All right. So we are through 3. Down 1-0. Patino, we're through 2.5. Patino is through 2 innings has thrown 27 pitches. Here's Rusty McLaren up, the 1-1 pitch. This is their center fielder who was just drafted last year in 2026, and he's already up. Which, as a college bat, is, happens, but not that often. All right, so there's a base hit to left. Patino's given up a lot of hits here. He's given up 2 in 4 innings, which brings his total for the playoffs 17 hits in 21 innings. First pitch of the at-bat here, bunt. Not the best bunt, but it'll get the job done. All right, so now Trey Turner, the number 2 hitter, is up. McLaren is very fast on second base. He's stealing, and he's going to be in there. Oh, and we threw it away, and he's coming home. All right, so speed causing some chaos on the base paths there. So a throwing error by Campusano allows McLaren to score. So we're 2-0 now. Here's a 2-1 pitch to Trey Turner. Base hit up the middle. A lot of hits here by Patino, huh? Here's Moncada. He's 0 for 1 today. Here's the 2-0. Oh, boy. Did you throw behind him and get him there at first? No, I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Okay. All right, so I don't know. He's in some hot water here. I'm not ready to go to the bullpen, but Patino clearly not as effective as he has been in previous starts. He's been really good for us. So we got Verdugo, their cleanup hitter, up. First and third, 1 down. Would love a double play ball here or a strikeout. But I think it's actually maybe a 3-run homer. That is a 3-run homer. Well. All right. So we're down 5-0. Let's see if Patino... it's 5-0, so I'm not panicking and going to the bullpen. We'll give him a little bit more time to try to get on track. Fly ball center field. Maybe just get us through this inning, and then I'll probably go to the pen, unfortunately. Here's Rhys Hoskins, the 1-0. Grounded to short. He's out of there, but, man, damage is done. Down 5-0 after 3. That big 3-run homer by Verdugo. And here's Cole Tucker. All right, let's get some runs on the board here. 1-1 pitch to Tucker. Base hit up the middle. All right. Let's get something going here with the meat of our order up. Here's Rosario. He's 0 for 1 today. Here's an 0-2 pitch. That could be 2. Nope, he's only gonna get the out at second. So now here's our superstar Dylan Carlson, who's 23 for 41 in the postseason, and I think 7 walks as well. Could use a big hit from him here. Full count pitch. Man, struck him out. Now here's Mountcastle, the 0-2. Grounded to third. Oh, didn't spy him. So he's going to go into Mountcastle's digging for second. All right, so now we got second and third, 2 down. What an opportunity to put a dent in this lead here. We got Miguel Soto, the rookie, is up. He's hitting 286 with an 848 OPS here in the postseason so far. Man, a base hit here would be huge. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Get over his head. Nope. He ripped it. Ripped that ball, but right at the right fielder. All right. I'm actually going to stick with Patino here. Like, you know, if they get another base hit, I'll pull him. But given that it's 5-0 already, I'd like to try to save my bullpen a little bit rather than going to like a mop-up type guy. So let's just see what he can do here to start the fourth. 2-1 pitch. Base hit. Okay, I'm going to take him out now. Something could get on track here at some point, but just hasn't been his day. All right, so I am going to go to, I think, Hackemer. He's not going to be able to give me as many innings as some of these other guys, but he's one of my least used pitchers. So I'm going to go to him to hopefully mop up a few innings. Get us through to when we were hoping Patino might go, you know, 6th or 7th inning, somewhere in there. So here's Amaya up, 3-1 pitch. And that's ripped into left. Of course, he's going to have to get people out for that to happen. Digging for third. So now we have first and third and nobody out here. 1-1 pitch. It's popped up. I think Tucker's got that. Yeah. No, he didn't catch it? Oh, my God. So it said there was miscommunication is what it said up here. And nobody called for the ball. So, man, what a terrible start to the World Series for the O's. You can't give up an out like that when you're down 5-0. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, my goodness. And it's a wild pitch. And the runners are on second and third with nobody out now. Goloff is up, 1-2 pitch. All right, he struck him out. That's a big strikeout. Need a couple more of those. Turner's up now, the 3-1. And he walked him, and the bases are juiced. Moncada, the 0-2 to Moncada. Struck him out. Another big strikeout there. All right, now here's Verdugo, who had the big 3-run homer last time up. William did not do that this time. Here's a 3-0 pitch, and he walked in a run. 7-0. I mean, at this point, like, this is Hackemer. This is his inning. Like, I'm not going to go and waste some of my good bullpen arms when I'm down 7-0, you know. I don't know, maybe I should because, you know, it could be 12 or 15 all of a sudden, you know, if I keep sticking with them. But 7 isn't insurmountable. But all right, here's a 1-0 pitch. And that is hit in the air to left, but I think Carlson's got it. Maybe. Yeah, back close to the ivy on the track. So we're out of it. Down 7-0. Now Gunnar Henderson is up to lead us off. The 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. All right. Sorry, trying to get my crackers out here. All right, so we got 1 down. Campusano's up. 3-1 pitch. Hit on a rope to left, but caught. We've hit some balls really hard. All right, Riley Green, he's 0 for 1 today. Lazy fly ball into shallow center. Second baseman's got it. So, Hackemer ended up throwing 26 pitches last inning. Still would love to get another inning out of him. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Struck that dude out. All right, now we got Cole Roederer up. Here's a 2-0 pitch. That's a base hit to right. Miguel Amaya. 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Looks like Henderson's calling for it. I know Matan calls him off. All right, here's McLaren. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI. He scored a run. Here's a 2-2 pitch to him. Ripped into right field for a base hit. Runner just stops at second. So now we're back to the top of the order and Goloff is up. Hackemer's have 42 pitches. 1-1 pitch. Base hit right field. That's probably going to score a run. Oh, no, it didn't score a run. All right, I got to get Hackemer out of here. It's disappointing. I was hoping he could give me a bit more length than that. Let's think here. I'm going to bring in Mitchell Stone. And maybe he can give me some serious innings because he's a starter normally. So he could give me some serious innings if he can quiet the bats here. So here's Turner, 1-2 pitch with the bases loaded, down 7-0. And he struck him out. All right. So Stone comes in and keeps the lead to 7. Now we got Nick Matan leading off for us. He's 0 for 2 today. Here's a 1-1 pitch. That's a base hit to center. All right, here we go. Let's get these rallies started. Tucker's up 1 for 2 today, the 3-1. Oh, he walked him. All right. Showing some life here. Jason Rosario, he's 0 for 2 today. Here's a 1-1. That's ripped into the gap, off the wall, up into the ivy. Is it going to score 1 or 2 runs? All right, it's only going to score 1 run. But now we've got second and third, nobody out. Dylan Carlson's coming to the plate, and all of a sudden, we have a pulse. All right, so here's Carlson. Dunn is still in the game. I'd have him out of here, man. 1-1 pitch, and it gets away. So runner comes in to score. Rosario advances to third. Let's go, Carlson. Bring him in. 3-1 pitch. And that's hit to center. That should be enough to tag up. Yes, sir. Here he comes. He's safe. All right. Putting a dent in it. 7-3. This is a ball game again now. Just 1 down. Here's Mountcastle. That's a ground out to third. Got him. All right, now Miguel Soto, who's 0 for 2 today. 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Looks very playable. All right, so we're going now to the 6th. I feel good with Mitchell Stone on the mound. Again, his ERA here in the postseason doesn't look great. I think 4 or 5 of these runs were in 1 outing. He's had 3 really solid outings. We'll see how he does here. And he's been striking a lot of dudes out, 12 and 9 2/3. So here's Moncada, a 2-0 pitch to lead off the bottom of the 6th. Should have that, yep. Line out to center. Now here's Verdugo, the cleanup hitter, 0-2. That is in the air to left. I think that's Carlson's ball, though. Yep, Carlson got it. All right, so we got quickly, there's 2 down, and David Dahl is up. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Mountcastle's got it. So Stone, with a clean inning, gets us right back in the dugout, and let's keep this rally going. They're keeping Dunn in there for some reason. Gunnar Henderson up with a full count. Strikes him out swinging. Campusano, 1-2 pitch. He's down on strikes looking. Riley Green, 2-0 pitch. Ooh, man, lined it and he got a glove on it. So an infield hit. So I'm going to do something here. I'm going to take over the offensive strategy because I'm going to go, because I want Green to steal. With 2 down, I want him to get into scoring position. As good of a, so let's see if he can go for us. There he goes. Throw. Not in time. All right. So Matan's in an 0-1 hole here. Now I'm going to go back to Renteria. Can go ahead and take back over. So now we've got a man in scoring position for Matan. And Green's a fast runner. A base hit could score him. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Tried to check his swing and didn't. He's out. All right. That run would have been nice. What? Did I mess up what I did with my options here? Oh, I don't know what I did. I must have clicked all mine or something. Yeah, I just want base running and substitutions. There we go. All right, so Mitchell Stone's out there. He's given us an inning and a third. It's only taken him 13 pitches. That's awesome. So here's Rhys Hoskins, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Tucker's got it looks like. All right, we got one down. Cole Roederer's up. Full count. Weak grounder. Come on, beat him to the bag. Shit. Infield hit. All right, so now Amaya is up with one down. Man on first. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Mitchell Stone, man, looking really good. I was actually considering giving Stone a start in Game 3 instead of Cedarland, but I wasn't going to not use him out of the bullpen if I needed him. So that was one reason I was hoping Hackemer could give me more innings than he did. I don't think I said that back then, that whole thought. All right, so now Stone has two down, man on first, 1-0 pitch to McLaren. That's hitting the air to left, but I think Carlson's got that. Mm-hmm. All right, so they brought in Archie Bradley, former Oriole Archie Bradley. He's only thrown one inning so far in the postseason for him. That's interesting. What did he do for them in the regular season? 1.2 WAR, 1.83 ERA. He was really good for him. All right. So we've got the good part of our order up again. Let's get some more runs. Cole Tucker, he's 1 for 2 today. I think he walked his last time. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. All right, so now we got Rosario up, who ripped that double the last time up. 2-2 from Bradley. Struck him out. So Carlson's up now with 2 down and nobody on. Not ideal for your best hitter. You want some guys on base from him. 2-2 pitch. And he grounds out to first. So to be honest, I'm sticking with Mitchell Stone for this it could be, Chicago's last at bat unless I come back. So rather than use another arm, I'll just burn through Stone. He won't be available tomorrow, obviously. Here's a 3-2 pitch. But I'll have everybody except him and Hackemer fully rested. All right, so there's 1 down. Stone's now at 34 pitches. Trey Turner, their number 2 hitter, is up. He's 2 for 3 today. Here's an 0-2 pitch from Stone. Struck him out, nice. Yoan Moncada, 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Good outing from Mitchell Stone, man. He gave us a chance to get back in this game. So now we're to the 9th. Mountcastle's up to lead it off against Bradley. First pitch of the at-bat. That's line out to third. Thought that might get over his head, but it didn't. All right, so now Soto is up. He's 0 for 3 today. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. All right, now Gunnar Henderson, 3-2. And that should do it. A little lazy pop-up in foul territory. And he's got that. All right. So, not an ideal start. That Verdugo, the big 3-run homer, kind of busted the game open a bit. Very disappointing outing from Patino. Hackemer did okay, not great. And then Mitchell Stone really held it down, though, man. He was great. And he saved the rest of the bullpen, so that's awesome. Dylan Carlson just 1 for 3 today. Dragged his average all the way down to 535. All right, so let's go. To the schedule and go to tomorrow where we're playing in Chicago again. All right, so I think Asa Lacy's still going to be not fully rested. Yeah, unfortunately not. So it's going to be Delgado for me. he was very good in his last outing against Seattle. 7 2/3, 3 hits, 1 run, 2 Ks, 7 Ks, 11 ground balls to just 3 fly balls. So he's going to be going for me. Looks like they're throwing Trevor Bauer. Bauer is in his 3rd season with a free agent deal. He only put up .6 WAR, only 106 innings, a 5.86 ERA, 5.03 FIP, 1.5 home runs per 9. So hopefully we can do some damage against him. I'm going to go ahead and go to the lineup screen. And then I actually need to go refill my drink real quick. So let's see if there are any lineup changes. No, this looks exactly the same. Yep. Which makes sense. It's righty versus righty again. So I could always put Reese Albert in there, but I'm going to stick with green. I'm going to get a hit last game. So let me just cue up some hold music. I'll only be gone like 30 seconds, and then we'll get this game started. Late night delivery going to play for you. All right. Be back in 1 second. All right, here we go. Let's do game 2. Back out to Wrigley here. Thanks to Late Night Delivery for the soundtrack. Official artists of the 2027 World Series, Late Night Delivery. And all right, let's get it on. Delgado versus Bauer. Let's do it. All right, let's see what the weather is here as they give us the little narrative. Chicago's up 1-0. 46 degrees, wind blowing in from right at 9 miles an hour. All right, here's a 3-1 pitch to Matan to start us off. Walked him. All right, let's do it. Let's get some runs on the board early here. Cole Tucker, 3-1. Walked him. All right, so Bauer's struggling with his command here. So 2 walks to start the game. Rosario's up. Here's a 3-0 pitch. And he walked him. Okay, I like this. Now Dylan Carlson's up. Bases loaded with walks. Nobody out. A 1-1. Ooh, and he lines out to short. All right. Go on. We got to make him pay here. All right, Mountcastle's up now. Here's a 1-2. That's going to be double play, isn't it? Oh, my gosh. So Bauer loaded the bases with walks to start the game and got out of it without giving up a run. A line out and then a double play. All right. Delgado's up. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. Nice. Let's keep that pitch count a little lower, though, huh? Here's a 2-2 pitch to Trey Turner. Ooh, Delgado's not playing around. Just blew it by him. 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Moncada's up. First pitch of the at-bat. That's grounded to second. Tucker's deep in the hole. Got it. All right, so now we got Miguel Soto coming up. And Bauer threw 21 pitches in that first inning. 3 walks to start the game and didn't give up a run. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Soto. And he struck him out. Gunnar Henderson's up, the 2-0. Grounded to short sharply, but right at him. So you got 2 down. Luis Campusano's up, the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left, but he's got that ball for sure. All right, so now we're into the bottom of the second. Delgado threw 15 pitches in that first inning. And here's a 1-2 pitch to Verdugo. Grounded to third. Matan charges, throws. He's out of there. 1 down. David Dahl. 3-2 pitch. Oh, that's hammered in the air to left. I think that's going to get out of here. Yeah, that's gone. 419-foot home run. Wow. All right, Hoskins is up now. 3-2 pitch. And that's a base hit. All right, so Roederer's up now, 1 down, man on first, a run already in, full count. Ah, and he walked him. Jeez, he's thrown a lot of pitches too. He's already had 42 pitches through an inning and a third. Not good. All right, Amaya's up, another full count pitch. Lined it right back to him. Did he double him off second? No, don't think so. All right, so lined right back to him, but another full count pitch, now 49 pitches. Here's a 1-1 pitch to McLaren, the number 9 hitter, grounded to first, got him. All right, so he's out of it. So Delgado is probably not going deep in this game, but if he can keep the score close, we'll take it. All right, so here's Riley Green, the number 9 hitter. 0-1 pitch. Softly grounded to first. He's out of there. All right, so now we've got Nick Matan up back to the top of the order. Walked his first time up. This time up, he hits the ball in the air to left, but right at the left fielder. Cole Tucker's up, 2-2 pitch. In the air. So I think Bauer's been perfect since those 3 walks to lead off the game. All right, so now here's Goff. 52 pitches so far from Delgado. Here's a 1-2 pitch, struck him out. Could use a quick inning from him. Turner, 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so the first 2 guys down on strikes. Moncada now, the 2-2 pitch. And damn, it's a base hit up the middle. I was hoping to get out of that 3 up, 3 down and get his pitch count a little more manageable. He's now at 2 2/3. He's thrown 65 pitches. Ugh. Verdugo's up now. First pitch of the at-bat, and that's a base hit. All right. David Dahl now up. 1-2 pitch. Grounded to short. That should be playable for Henderson. Yep, goes to second for the force. We're out of the inning. Through 3, we're down 1-0. Need some hits here. Bauer's at 37 pitches. Much different story from Delgado. So there's Rosario. He walked his first time up. Here's a 2-2. Grounded to short. Oh, he booted it. So Rosario is aboard on an error by the shortstop Verdugo. Now here's Dylan Carlson, the 1-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball to left. So we've got 1 down now. Mountcastle's up. Thanks, dude. 1-2 pitch. That's into the gap. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. So Mountcastle's got us cooking here with a double. We got second and third, 1 down. And, yeah, that was our first hit. Now Miguel Soto's up, who's 0 for 1 today. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to first. It's going to get the run home. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that. Runs have been hard to come by. I'll trade a run for an out right now. So there's Gunnar Henderson. Full count. Come on, bring him home, Gunnar. Already walked him. All right, so Campusano's up. He is 0 for 1 today. Here's a 1-2 pitch. A little dribbler out in front of the plate. So got him. So we tied it up though. So we'll now go to the bottom of the fourth where Delgado's threw 3 innings, 4 hits, a run, a walk, 4 Ks, 70 pitches though, the story. Too many pitches, man. All right, so Hoskins is up. First pitch of the at-bat. Well, that's going to be trouble. That's a double to the wall. All right. So now Roeder, the number 7 hitter's up. He walked his last time up. 0-1 pitch. Grounded to Tucker. Go to first for the out. Hoskins advances to third, though. Here's the number 8 catcher, Amaya, up. A 1-1 pitch. Infield is in. I like that. Ah, over the drawn-in infield. Shit. All right. So now McLaren, the number 9 hitter, is up. Sticking with Delgado here despite his high pitch count. First pitch of the at-bat. That's going to be trouble. Man, I mean, so I'm off tomorrow. Again, we don't have a game tomorrow, so I can burn through the pen a bit more, but it sucks I have to go to the bullpen early, 2 games in a row, but yeah, I mean, honestly, Delgado, 3 1/3, 7 hits, 2 runs, a walk, 4 Ks, 77 pitches. I think I got to hook him here. And I'm actually going to do something a little unconventional. The exaggerated version of the high leverage reliever. I think I'm going to bring in Jimenez, who is my closer in the regular season. And he's gotten really roughed up in the playoffs, but it's all just bad luck. His FIP is 0.7 something, even though his ERA is 5 point something. But I really need to keep this game close. I think this is the opportunity where I want to use him in the bottom of the fourth. I know that sounds absurd, but we're bringing in Jimenez here in the bottom of the fourth to see if he can keep this game close. Would love some strikeouts. He's a great strikeout pitcher. He's got 11 Ks in 7 innings so far. The 4 earned runs, but just had really bad luck on balls in play. So we got the infield in here. Top of the order is up. That's not great. All right, so the 1-2 pitch. That's what we needed. Struck him out. All right, so I got 2 down. So now that infield can go back, we got Trey Turner up. Grounded back to the mound. Got him. Nice. That's huge. Keep that game close. So using my closer in the 4th inning pays off. I'm not sure how long I'll stick with him. I do have an off day tomorrow, but so I can probably get at least another inning out of him. So here's Riley Green to lead off the 5th, the 3-2 pitch. It's a ground out to second. All right. Nick Matan is up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk today. Here's the 0-2. In the air to left, but he's got that. All right, so Cole Tucker is up now. 3-2 pitch. That's a base hit. Nice, nice, nice. All right, Tucker's a pretty good base stealer. Well, they just changed their pitcher. Wow, that quick hook for the computer. So Caleb Ferguson is in, who's a really good pitcher. I generally, if I have a good base stealer on first base and I have 2 down in the inning, a lot of times I'll steal to get him into scoring position. I'm not going to do it here since Rosario and Carlson are coming up. But, Renteria sent him. All right, I don't mind that call. So he got thrown out. Tucker has a bad base stealing percentage. I forgot about that. But, so I don't mind that call, though. I don't mind sending him. So I'm going to stick with Jimenez here. Try to get us through the 5th. Here's a 2-2 pitch to Yohan Moncada. And that is a bomb. I think that's gone. Yes. Well, shoot. I'm going to stick with him still here. Here's Verdugo, 1-2 pitch, struck him out. David Dahl, first pitch of the at-bat. In the air to center. Rosario's got that, though. All right. Rhys Hoskins now with 2 down. 2-2 pitch from Joe Jimenez. Grounded to short. And he's out of there. All right. So they put another run on the board. It's 3-1 now. I need our bats to wake up here. Jason Rosario, who was up when Tucker got caught stealing to end the inning. There's a 1-1 pitch to him. That's a base hit. Dylan Carlson up now, batting from the right side. He's 0 for 2 today. 1-2 pitch. Oh, that's into the gap. Oh yeah. Well, that should score the run. I think he's going to score pretty easily here. Yeah, Carlson's digging for third. Slides. He's in there. All right. Dylan Carlson, man, MVP of the team. He was MVP of the ALDS and ALCS, which is what happens when you're hitting over 500 entering the World Series. So now we are at 3-2. We got a man on first. We got nobody out. We got Ryan Mountcastle up. Oh, they're drawing their infield in. Base hit. Past the drawn in infield. Tie game. All right, Miguel Soto, 0 for 2 today with a ribby. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Base hit to left field. Nice. Wasn't sure if that was going to get over his head or not. All right, so now we got first and second. Still nobody down. Gunnar Henderson, the lefty up. We're sticking with lefty on left here. The 0-1. Get over his head. Oh, yeah. I don't think that's going to be enough to score anybody, though. No. Okay. So now we got the bases loaded. Still nobody out. They're drawing their infield in now. Camposano's up. They're still sticking with Ferguson, who's given up 5 hits in a third of an inning here. First pitch of the at-bat. Base hit. Left field. That'll score at least 1. That'll score 2 runs. Digging for third. Nice. All right. So Camposano, the catcher, with the 2 RBI double. All right, so they finally took out Ferguson, who had a rude 1. I forgot to say, I added the DH to the NL before the 2026 season. So this is the second season with it. It actually didn't happen naturally, and I was just sick of it not happening. So I added it. All right, so second and third. Really a chance to break open the game here. Here's a 1-2 pitch to Riley Green. That's in the air. I don't think that's going to be deep enough to score the run. That's not deep at all. So do I want Gunnar Henderson to tag him and try to score? The ball is an average depth. Henderson is a fast runner. Dahl has a great arm. No, I mean, there's nobody out. No reason to force it. I'm good. All right, so now we have 1 down, still second and third. Matan is up. Didn't Matan lead off this inning, or was that Tucker? Here's the 0-1 to Matan. That's in the air to left, about the same depth. Actually, it's probably more shallow. Oh, they're just sending him. They didn't give me the choice, and he's safe. Okay. I guess when they know he's going to make it, they'll just send him. Sure. All right, so 6-3 now. We'd love to get that runner in second home. Camposano's pretty slow. It's going to take a lot to do that. All right, Cole Tucker's up. First pitch of the at-bat, and they walked him intentionally. To get to Jason Rosario? My number 3 hitter? All right. Sure, dude. Whatever works for you, man. Here's a 1-2 to Rosario. That's a base hit to center. I don't know if that's going to score Camposano. He's so slow. Okay, so the ball is very shallow. Camposano is a slow runner, and McLaren has a great arm. So, heck no, we aren't sending him. All right, so now we got bases loaded, 2 down, and Dylan Carlson, superstar, is up with a chance to bust this game open. First pitch of the at-bat here. Crushed. Get out. Get out. Get out. Grand slam. This guy can't stop, dude. He's hitting like 550 in the playoffs. So grand slam, Dylan Carlson. We're up 10-3. You best believe it. So now Phil Young is in. They brought in another pitcher. Here's Ryan Mountcastle up, the 1-1. Grounded out. All right. So now we're to the 6th. Obviously, we're taking Jimenez out. He's thrown 1 2/3, but also now with a 10-3 lead, we're not wasting any more of his bullets. So I'm going to bring in Clayton Andrews, who is generally a back-end bullpen arm for me, but he's been terrible in the playoffs, and honestly, I'm going to be avoiding using him in close situations. So he's going to come in to do what will hopefully be some easy mop-up duty, but we'll see. Yeah. Carlson is the GOAT, man. I mean, this has to be the greatest performance in postseason history so far. He's been unbelievable. All right. So here's Roederer to start off against Andrews, who has not been good. He's been terrible. But here's a 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Ben, I just turned warm-up off because you can turn it off in the game, and I don't normally manage. I pretty much only manage playoff games when I broadcast them. So I'm just not used to juggling all that and, like, knowing the ins and outs of how long to burn them for in the bullpen. So I just turned it off to assume I'm competent at it. You know. All right, so now Andrews is up. Here's Amaya, the 0-0 pitch. Grounded deep in the hole to short, but I think he's got him. Yep. So, yeah, so that's why I don't have to warm up the pitchers. I turn that off just because, like, I don't really play the game to manage so much, and I just kind of do the playoff games for fun. And I didn't feel like learning everything there is to do about managing the in-game bullpen stuff. All right, so now McLaren's up, the 1-0 pitch. That's a lineout. All right. So our mop-up guy mopped up well that inning. Now here's Miguel Soto, the 0-2. Struck him out. All right, Gunnar Henderson. Grounded to second. Infield hit. No, they don't need to. You can. I have the option turned off. So when I bring in a guy, it assumes he was warming up in the bullpen. It's under options. It's under game options. You don't have to warm pitchers up if you turn that option off. All right, so Henderson is up. Man on first, 1 down. Campusano, the 2-0 pitch. Ooh, that's a weak grounder. So you can get him at second? Wow. All right. That was a gutsy play. Riley Green is up now. It's still ready on lefty, so he'll stay in the game. 2 down, 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. All right, so we're going to the bottom of the 7th now. I'm going to clearly stick with Andrews. He only threw 7 pitches. Now Goloff, the top of the order's up. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Struck him out looking. Trey Turner, 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Matan charges. He's out of there. All right, so now Andrews against Moncada. Moncada's 2 for 3 today. He went deep. Here's a full count pitch. Ground ball to Mountcastle. Race to the bag. Andrews wins it easily. So we're going to the 8th. We're up 10-3. Here's Nick Matan back to the top of the order. 1-1. He's out of there. All right, now Cole Tucker. Base hit to right. So Tucker's aboard. Got Jason Rosario up. First pitch of the at-bat. That's a base hit to center. All right, all right. He's going to hold there. So now we got Carlson up. So Dylan Carlson in 47 at-bats. Has 25 hits, good for a 532 average. He's also walked 7 times for a 582 on base. His OPS is 1561, 4 homers, 19 RBIs. He's 2 for 4 today with a homer and 5 driven in. I mean, just unbelievable playoffs so far from him. Let's see what he can do here. First pitch. The ball gets away, so they're not going to put 2 in scoring position for Carlson. And here's a 2-2. That's a base hit to center. That should score both runs. Oh, it's only going to score 1. All right. All right, so now we got first and third. 1 down. Mountcastle's up. 2-2 pitch. That's a base hit to left. The offense is cooking here today, man. All right, so now Soto's up. First and second. 1-0 pitch. 1 down. Lazy fly ball to right. It's going to be an easy out. All right, so now Gunnar Henderson, who's 2 for 3 today, is up with 2 down. Full count. And he grounds out to first. All right, so we are going to the bottom of the 8th. Andrews has thrown 23 pitches. He's still okay. I'm just going to keep burning him. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. No sense in using too many bullpen arms more than I need when I'm up 12-3. So De La Rosa's up now. 1-1 pitch. Grounded. That might be an infield hit. No, Matan guns him down. All right, Hoskins. 2-1. In the air, shallow right. Tucker's back on it. He's got it. All right, so we're going to the top of the 9th. Did they just make some substitutions? Yeah, they did. They brought in Carlos Perez out here. Anything else? Oh, Nico Horner came in at short. So they made a couple substitutions. I'm just, man, if it was a regular season game, sure, I'll take my starters out. World Series game, I don't care if I'm up 53-1 with 2 outs in the 9th. I'm leaving them in, man. All right, here's Camposano, first pitch of the at-bat. And that is crushed to center. Into the ivy, in the air, off the wall. Camposano with a double, nice. All right, so now we have a new pitcher coming in. Yeah, Andres Arrieta is in for his first appearance of the postseason. Riley Green is at the dish. 3-1 pitch to Green. Walked him. So now here's Nick Matan. The 0-2. Struck him out. Cole Tucker. First pitch. Base hit to right. The ball is very shallow. Slow runner. Great arm. No thanks. So now Rosario's up with the bases loaded. 1 down. Dylan Carlson's on deck. 1-1. Oh, that's going to be double play, isn't it? No, he's only going to get 1. All right. Rosario's a good runner. Hey, DJ, we are down 1-0, but we're up 13-3 here in Game 2. Game 1, we lost 7-3. So now there's Carlson up 3 for 5, a dinger, 6 ribbies today. And he's up with first and third and 2 down. Here's a 1-2 pitch to Dylan, the franchise Carlson. That's in the air to left, but that's playable. All right, so to the 9th we go. I'm just going to stick with Andrews here. I think he might be able to give me this inning. Let's try it. Here's a 1-1. Mountcastle's got it. So, I mean, in the papers tomorrow, all the press is going to be about the decision to bring in my closer in the 4th inning when they had second and third and 1 out, and I was down 3-1. Yeah. All right, so now Amaya's up. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Threw him out. Got 2 down. 2 down. Rusty McLaren's up. 2-2 pitch from Andrews. Struck him out. That's the ball game. All right, so we split in Wrigley. I'll take it. Split in Wrigley. As you can see, the 9-run 6th inning, punctuated by the grand slam from Dylan Carlson. And so let's see. Matan didn't get a hit, and Green didn't get a hit. They each walked once, but other than that, everybody else had a hit. 4 different guys with 3 hit games. My 2 through 5 in my lineup. Dylan Carlson went 3 for 6 with 6 ribbies, now hitting .531 in the postseason. Delgado was shaky. Delgado was real shaky. 3 1/3, but Jimenez came in and bailed him out in the 4th, got him out of that inning, and then my mop-up guy Andrews got back on track. 4 innings of perfect ball, 4 strikeouts. Bauer, they gave him a quick hook. Did he get hurt or something? No. It was a real quick hook. He was in trouble, and it was the 5th, and he had 77 pitches, so, like, modern day MLB, that would definitely happen, but out of the park, man, they leave their starters in forever. I was really surprised they took him out, and then Caleb Ferguson just got demolished. I mean, a 3rd inning, 6 hits, 6 runs. So, yeah, that's that. I'm thinking I'm probably going to leave it here for now. I might play some more games tonight, maybe. I don't know. I've already been at it for a little over an hour, so let's go ahead and skip up to the next game. Just see where... so Asa Lacy should be good to start for me. Come on now. There we go. All right. So, yeah, Lacy's going to start for me. Looks like they're going to start Frankie Montas. Yeah, they're going to start Montas, who he really didn't even start for him the whole year. He only started 7 games, but they have like 4 starting pitchers out hurt. So that's why. So we are tied 1-1, and going home to Baltimore for what, 3 straight, right? 2-3-2, yeah. So let's just win 3 straight in Baltimore and win in front of the home crowd. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm gonna stop it here. I don't know. I might do more games tonight. I don't know. I'll do it live though, since it's the World Series. Might be tomorrow. Might be Tuesday. Might be tonight. I don't know. But I'll do it live. Hopefully we can just win 3 in a row next time and wrap it up. But thanks for watching your 2027 Baltimore Orioles. See ya.